here in Dusseldorf, at the Boot, Germany's largest boat show. We came here to do our special and show you some of the boats on display. Right now we're at the Beneteau booth, and we're here because we want to talk to you about the first 36. It's not a brand new boat, but until today we never had a chance to show it, so here we are. And we have with us Stefano Pizzi from Spartivento. Spartivento is one of the largest importers of Beneteau in Italy. Hi, Stefano.
Hi, Maurizio.
Stefano, the first 36, a dream boat for those who love performance. Do you want to describe it to us? What kind of boat are we talking about?
Of course, Maurizio. I will be happy to describe it for you. The boat is definitely an innovative boat for so many reasons that we are going to talk about. It is definitely the boat that answers the question, should I race or should I cruise? Or whether they can have both in an efficient combination. So the Beneteau and Seascape shipyard and designers have provided precisely this combination. How? I'll tell you. By working on the spaces. We have a stern beam of 3.80 meters and a length of 11 meters.
Therefore, stern beam 3.8 meters with a maximum beam of 3.8 meters?
Yes, perfect.
So the stern is 100% of the maximum beam.
Exactly. What is it we know about performance in a regatta? It is clearly related to weight. It is very important to understand that the boat was designed and built by Beneteau and Seascape with a vacuum resin infusion. This made it possible to have an almost monolithic structure, that is, no furniture inside to raise the weight, plus the structure a little more rigid, more robust. The weight is kept down at 4,800 kilograms.
Which for a 36-footer is very little.
Yes, there are very few of them. Suffice it to say that our first 44 weighs twice as much.
4,400 kilograms with what sail area?
We have 80 square meters with upwind sails, while with downwind sails we go up to 180 square meters of thrust area.
Calculate weight plus sail area, and we have a boat that necessarily sails well.
Absolutely.
Here I see the benches that are removable, just like a real racing boat. So I move those benches around and get a lot of maneuvering space for racing.
Yes, of course. The benches are basically detachable. They come as a standard equipment, not an option. This solution allows the mainsailor to sit comfortably on either side and work on the mainsail winches in front of him. At the back, we find the mainsail traveler, which is maneuverable, so it allows the person to sit comfortably.
Great. So done racing, I've won everything, but now I have to go cruising and bring the family too. So I have to turn the boat back into a cruising boat. So I put the benches back. I have the cockpit table that I know is not removed when racing.
No, it's not removable, but the flaps are closable, so it's not a problem.
So in cruising, I already have the table in the cockpit. I go down below deck, and the first thing I notice is a rectangular column in front of me. What is it?
That is the refrigerator. An attempt was made to reduce the extension of the kitchen that was in the way of people descending the stairs. So with this refrigerator we have corridors right and left so that people can go through. Obviously this refrigerator can also be connected with the kitchen with a support board that connects seamlessly to the countertop to work in the kitchen.
You should know that the style and interior of this boat was designed by Lorenzo Argento, a very innovative person who's used to doing things that have never been seen before. In fact, this boat has several of these solutions. Here, for example, we rediscover the chart table, which nowadays isn't usually seen anymore.
The chart table that has been rethought. We did that after it to allow smart working, so the owner can also work on the boat.
Even the aft cabins were designed by Lorenzo in double face, so to speak. Either I cruise and sleep in them, or I race and put sails in them.
When racing, they can be modified. Both the right and left can be disassembled halfway and thus leave room for sails or whatever. However, when the boat is used for cruising, they become two comfortable beds for 4 people.
And the last surprise is in the bathroom.
The bathroom, yes. We made a very comfortable bathroom by hiding the sink. It can be folded away and hid above the head.
Before we say goodbye, though, I wanted to ask you one last question. Spartivento is one of the largest charter companies in Italy. You have so many boats. Are you planning to put some of these firsts inside the fleet as well?
We are already working on our first 53s. We have some happy and content owners who would like to approach our company for a management project. But I won't deny that we are also thinking about smaller boats. And in a year or so, we will also start working on the first 36 and 44s.
Thank you very much, Stefano. See you on our next video.
You're welcome.
With this, we end our video, and we hope you found it interesting. If so, let us know. Give us your like. All that's left is for me to say goodbye. See you on the next video of SVN.